Natalie, to start, I wonder if you could just, for the people who aren't in Park City and haven't yet seen this film, can you just give a little bit of a descriptor of what we have going on here?
Saccharine is a body horror about a medical student named Hannah who tries to win the affections of her personal trainer by partaking in this underground weight loss craze, which happens to be eating human ashes. And naturally she becomes haunted by the ghost of the person she's eating, and that starts to slowly unravel her life.
This is your second film to premiere at Sundance after Relic. I was curious what this festival meant to you and how it feels to be back.
Feels amazing, and particularly for, the last one in Park City. Yeah, Relic was my debut feature, so Sundance really changed a lot for me career-wise. And it was, timing-wise 2020, so it was the only festival we were able to screen. It was the only time I saw it in theater with an audience, really, because everything shut down after that. So, yeah, amazing. It feels great being back.
Midori, as the movie goes on, Hannah gets kind of continually emaciated. You begin the movie in prosthetics and then get just smaller and smaller as it goes along, obviously using lighting tricks and camera and whatever. But how do you approach carrying the physical transformation of that in
Absolutely.
your body?
So we all work together as a team, and there's 7 stages. And so stage 1 is where you meet Hannah, and stage 7 is obviously at her most emaciated. And what is so heartbreaking to me about that is, I personally think Hannah looks the most beautiful in the beginning of the movie. Mm-hmm. And for all of the parts of Hannah that she doesn't accept, for all of the parts of her that she's trying to get rid of, because she thinks that if she loses weight, she will be happier. Everything that she gets rid of comes back to haunt her. Mm-hmm.
It has a lot of
Ozempic parallels.
Yes, we can say it.
Let's put it on.
Yeah, I was curious about how, as an actor, it feels to go through something like that when this industry is constantly looking at you and there's a physical nature of the industry that you're in.
I was just aware from the moment that I read the script that Nat had a keen, smart, purposeful intention, and that while this movie is not a PSA, it's an art film, it is truthful, and it is depicted, to me, from my perspective, so truthfully that it's uncomfortable. But I felt very aligned with the purpose of what we're trying to do, which is, this is a horror movie, and we're showing the horrors of what that feels like.
Madeleine, you've been a political person, I think, for your entire life. You gave an address to the nation about Aboriginal rights at age 13. Do you see Saccharine as a political movie? And what does it say in that realm?
Yeah, I think there's definitely a social commentary in there. I think, for me, there was a lot of just honoring where my body's at when we were filming, and just being whatever you're doing, however you look, that is okay. And that's something that was, really affecting me while we were shooting it. And I'm really grateful to have had that moment to just come back to me and appreciate myself. So
for me, I related to Josie. I was why aren't you living your life as you are? Life is too short. We're always going to have issues about how we look on different days. Some days you're going to love yourself. Some days you're not, because that's life. We can't stop living to try and fit into this box that everyone else thinks that we need to be in. And it's probably going to be a journey for everyone. There's a line in here where Hannah says to Josie, it's my body. And I'm it is. And I thought that was so important, because it's you can lose weight. That is your choice if you want to do that. But why are you doing that? What do you think it's going to give you? Mentally, how are you doing? Are you stopping yourself from living your life? What are you doing? I think that's what it comes down to. Mentally, where are you at? It makes you ask questions that are uncomfortable for anyone that is anywhere in that extreme scale. So yeah.
How has it felt to see the journey of If I Had Legs in the past year since it premiered at Sundance this time last year?
It's been really exciting. It's been really, really cool. Rose did such an amazing job on it. Reading the script, I felt the same way I did when I read the script for Hannah. I'm how do you guys do this? It's so all-encompassing. There's just, when the camera is on you 24/7, it is a lot of pressure. And like Midori, Rose did an incredible job, remained calm throughout, such a professional. She was somehow taking care of everyone else when I'm are you, what? How? Going home to her kids at night and just managing to be a boss, honestly. I was very inspired by her, and I thought she did such incredible work in it, and I'm so glad that people are getting to see her in this light, and she got this opportunity, and like, yay, fellow Aussie as well, and so like, you know, all of the things, yeah.